leadership needs to give permission for people to feel like they can be that way, because the way that we view play is really around a mindset. And I think the easiest way to frame it is around like having a child mindset, like a really more of a childlike mindset versus a childish mindset. I worked with a wonderful woman called Gwen Gordon who used to work on Sesame Street, and she looks at this difference between childish is, like punching down humor, taking the piss.
Mm.
It doesn't really serve a purpose. It's very slapstick. Whereas childlike is this sense of wonder and curiosity and experimentation. And when we think about children, and if anyone who's listening has children or nieces or nephews or whoever, and you watch them in the way they navigate the world, they're looking up, they're looking around, they have a sense of like this aliveness in their face because they're absorbing everything around them. And play is really how we navigate our environment. And again, I'm focusing a lot at the moment around adaptability and play because adaptability is just play in a fancy suit. Adaptability is said to be the number one competitive advantage right now because of complexity and ambiguity and change, which is great. But how do you actually get people to be adaptable? Like,
Mm.
I think we have these high level concepts like around psychological safety, and you've got like the three-step process by the creator, Amy Edmondson. However, when it comes to like boots on the ground, everyday ways of being, it's like, what are you getting people to do and how do you want them to be in order to create these skills around psychological safety, adaptability, et cetera? And so I find, especially with using improvisation,
Yes.
like that is probably the number one tool that we use at Culture Hero. Because when you think about adaptability and connection, and collaboration, especially like people who have ever seen an improv show or who've been to, seen Whose Line Is It Anyway, improvisers are the most adaptable, collaborative people on the planet.
Mm.
They are in the present moment. They are always listening. They're always ready to support the other person. They are always saying yes and building on each other's ideas. And I think, we could, I feel like if you take a child and an improviser, they would probably be your best employee ever when it comes to the future. Like, if you could have a 10-year-old improviser, they could be your next CEO.